So today I'm going to give you guys my review of the Chicago Sky and Phoenix Mercury game. Sorry this is late. They decided to schedule this Dallas and Minnesota on the same day. But yeah, let's get into it. So let's start off Chicago Sky side. So Angel Reese finishes the night with 13 points, 15 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. And yeah, I feel like for the most part this was a good game for Angel Reese. And Angel Reese is one of the best defenders on the Chicago Sky. She's one of the only good defenders on the Chicago Sky, bro. Most of these players are defensive liabilities, and I'll kind of talk about that a little bit later. But you know, I think she did the best that she could. You know, obviously moments and stuff like that where she couldn't finish the shot, it is what it is. But I appreciate her trying. I appreciate her having 15 rebounds. I appreciate her setting screens. Like I said, I appreciate what Angel Reese does in general. So I think that she did everything that she could. I really think that she did everything that she could. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I will say that. But we're leaving here with something. We got another double-double. I will say that. And another thing that I will say is that I'm so tired of people who don't watch the games commenting on my videos and acting like Angel Reese is the reason why they lose games. If you watch these games, Angel Reese is a huge reason why they even have a chance in these games. With her rebounding, with her defense, with her facilitating. Like in the fourth quarter, her facilitating for Camilla multiple times and getting her open looks because apparently they don't want to feed the fucking post, okay? So acting like Angel is the reason why they lose this games is disingenuous, and you guys don't watch the games. Stop commenting on games that you guys don't watch. Like, y'all are so irritating. Y'all hate Angel. You'll say the same fucking shit, and y'all get irritated with that. Courtney Vandersloot, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 steals, 53% from the field. Courtney Vandersloot, she actually had a good game. Am I completely sold on the Courtney Vandersloot experience? No. The last game I said I still like she wasn't feeding the post enough. This game, she fed the post a little bit more, but still not as much as I was seeing her do in the preseason. Multiple times I see her leading possessions. I'm like, what are you doing? Turning the ball over. One time she was doing it going way too slow as well. Like, she just got to be better at facilitating the offense. And there's multiple times where I would rather see Angel facilitating and doing that. You know, she got them some more looks, Angel and Camilla, in the fourth quarter, but overall just the way she facilitates the basketball hasn't been my favorite these past few games. She has some tough shots, I'll give it to her there, but yeah, I don't know how Hailey Van Lith is going to develop. I don't know if they want her to become the point guard for us. We'll see how that happens. I don't know. And then Camilla, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, 57% from the field. So yeah, Camilla had some good moments this game. She was able to hit some tough shots this game. I will say that. Like I said, they were getting her more involved in the fourth quarter, which they should have been doing this for her the entire game. And Angel, they need to run more plays for Angel, bro. They need to get more backdoor cuts. They need to get more plays for Angel instead of letting Angel do cleanup work and having to get tough shots. You guys need to run more plays for Angel. And, you know, Camilla this game, honestly, until waiting till the fourth quarter. Like, that makes no sense, bro. They went on a huge run in the fourth quarter. You guys need to run both plays for them more. So I will say that. In terms of Camilla's defense, Camilla has good moments with defense, and then I saw moments of her just letting them go right past her and do stuff. And then it's also like she has to do better at playing defense without fouling. You know, you're 6'7". Sometimes you got to be more aggressive and everything like that, but sometimes she's too aggressive, and then you foul them, and then you get them to the line. So I don't know. Camilla has good moments and everything. I think in general, I kind of agree with people that she needs to play more aggressive and everything in terms of the finishing and defense at points. I don't know. She has to find that balance and everything as well. Because Camilla, you know, she has some good moments and then other moments I'm just like, I don't know, it's like you're not even trying. So I don't know. I will say that, but, you know, she had some good moments this game. Ariel Atkins with 21 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 46% from the field. She had a really good game. I think most of this was in the first half and everything like that. Yeah, I feel like this is probably her best game of the season because other games, you know, I see her trying to hit shots and, you know, she wasn't hitting them. But, you know, she played really well and everything. Taking her out whenever he did was malpractice because she was playing really well. I think for Kia Nurse, of all people, that was not a good choice. But she had some good shots. You know, her and Angel, best defenders on the team at this point. So, you know, she had a good game, probably the best player along with Angel for the Sky. So Kia Nurse had 14 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 50% from the field. Kia Nurse is a defensive liability. I'm sorry, I see so many times her fouling people in critical moments, and that's what really bothers me about Kia Nurse. Number one, I will have to say that. And then number two is that she's inconsistent. Like, yeah, she had 14 points this game, but I am not moved by the Kia Nurse experience. Get her out of the fucking starting lineup and start Beck Allen. Like, we need that. We need Hailey Van Lith playing more minutes. I know Hailey's out, but whenever she comes back still. Kia Nurse, I'm not moved by the experience. Defensively, you're a liability, and you keep fouling people, bro. Like, she plays some of the worst defense that I've seen. She shits the bed way too often. Why the fuck does she still start for us? I don't understand it. And then we had Elizabeth Williams. I can't see the stats, but 8 points and then everything else. And then Ray Allen. So you see that as well. And then you see Rachel Banham, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. +1 on the field. Rachel Banham, I think she only took 3 shots this game, but like I said, she's either really good or really bad. And I think there was this play where she was trying to facilitate the ball, and then she just completely turned it over. So there's that. Now time to read some tweets about the game that I really agree with. So this one said, people failing to realize or acknowledge that Angel Reese can't be on the bench more than 5 minutes or all hell breaks loose. We literally witnessed it last night when she was out of the game and everyone forgot how to rebound the ball. That very much was a huge turning point in the game. Exactly, bro. Like, they were getting so many rebounds on our head. And when you let teams do that, when you let teams be able to fuel that, and you just see us get killed in transition, and whenever, in the first half, their shots were falling, it started falling, more so the second half. So that's a problem. And like we always say, you take Angel off the floor and, the other team goes on a run because she's not out there playing defense. So people really don't understand Angel Reese's impact on this team. Like, I really don't. If you actually watch these games, Angel has been one of the main reasons they've been able to stay in these games, especially this one. But I agree. And then this one too, Ariel shut niggas up last night. Y'all was speaking reckless on her like she not that fucking girl. And then this one too, Angel had a fantastic defensive game last night. Need her to keep that energy so I can push my all defensive team agendas. Yeah, like I said, I'm still pushing Angel Reese Defensive Player of the Year. That fourth quarter, that block that she was able to get, I thought that was cool. So she had some really good defensive moments as well. And this is one of my favorite plays. So literally, she got a bucket on AT's head. Exactly. Like, that was an and one too, I believe. So you love to see that. I love that for Angel. And then this one too, so there was a play where Angel set the screen, AT ran into it, and then she tried to grab her jersey and like pull her down. And then they said, I feel like Angel gets under AT's skin the way AB gets under Grinder's skin, but Angel don't really even be doing nothing. Exactly. You had that choke slam, which that's the real reason I don't see it for Alyssa Thomas. Like, she's a great player objectively. I just don't really, see it for her. I don't really care for her outside of that and everything. But yeah, like, there was that. I think on Unrivaled, like, there was a few months where she might have got like a block or bucket on AT's head. Like, she be getting under her skin so bad. So yeah, like, her having these two plays, and I'm pretty sure these were like back to back, and yeah, AT got some plays on her, I will say that. But Angela and AT, like, it was a good battle to watch throughout the game. Okay, so I appreciated that. I will say I did appreciate Alyssa Thomas saying this. They were asking her about the investigation with the Fever and Sky stuff, and the league said they didn't find anything. And the way that I interpret it is, I feel like they found stuff. I feel like they just don't give a fuck to kick out the people in the arena, because they were talking about, we talked to relevant fans. So what does that mean? Like, courtside fans? Like, I don't really know. I still think that shit happened, because there was a video that came out, and it was right before the game, and they were asking people about injuries. They were saying a lot of, like, basically racist stuff. And then you had the fact that people there said that they heard it, and the fact that it was picked up on the broadcast. So I believe that happened. But Alyssa said, she said she heard it. We believe her. I believe her. So I appreciate that. And she was saying, I've heard a lot of people saying stuff to me. So her standing up for Angel in that way, I can appreciate that. I'll say that. This one too, except Angel Reese and Ariel Atkins, others can't defend their lives. It sucks. And he took Ariel Atkins out in the third. Angel was the only one defending. Others was just there. Phoenix just run with it. Also, he doesn't have a play for Ariel Atkins, who was his best tonight. All that damn three. So yeah. And then this one, Angel was fighting for her life on the defensive end, protecting the rim, switching on guards, even blocked a 3-ball, and that fuck-ass reporters trying to blame the loss on her. I think that the Sky lost this game. I mean, let's look at the percentages first. 33 of 71 from the field, which is unacceptable. It's not good. 6 of 21 from 3. Like I say, we were a team that did great in the paint last year, and that's how we, did everything, and we should be doing that more this year, taking way too many threes. It's unacceptable, bro. 17 to 20 from the free throws, so, we were able to cash in that way. 19 turnovers, unacceptable. We had some really back-breaking turnovers, okay, especially in that fourth quarter. 54 rebound and 25 assists. So the reason why we lost this game, the defense was not great. Like I said, Angel, Ariel, Atkins were the best defensive players on the floor, but you can only do so much, bro. The perimeter defense was not great. It really wasn't. The fact that you're letting them get so many space to take threes and everything, not being able to contest the threes enough. In the first half, it wasn't necessarily a problem because they weren't able to cash in on it, but the threes started hitting. They started able to get that. So kind of that was a problem in the defense in general. It just wasn't really great for the most part. They had moments of playing great, but down the stretch there was that. And then Phoenix was playing better defense than them. They were able to get stops and come back in the game. So there was that. Like I said, Angel being out of the game. Every time Angel's out of the game, the other team goes on a run, and suddenly they forgot how to rebound the basketball. So you're letting them get back into the game in that way. Whenever you keep fouling them down the stretch, that's certainly not going to help us. So you had to deal with that situation as well, which, it was just bad in that way. And I just hate the way that their offense runs. Like, even whenever they were winning, like, I was really trying to watch everything, and I was just so not pleased with it. Multiple shot clock violations, them playing hot potato with the basketball, not having a plan for what they are trying to do, and getting to a point where they're not being able to set up easy looks for each other and everything. Not enough plays for Angel and Camilla in this game, in my opinion. So you had that as well. Like, there was a play, I think, where Angel got it to Elizabeth Williams, and then she got all tangled up, and then I think that was a shot clock violation. Multiple dumb plays like that. Also, you have the fact that Tyler Marsh's rotations continue to be a joke. He and her should not be starting for us at all, at all. A defensive liability. She's way too inconsistent, so you have that as well. Taking out Ariel in a critical moment certainly doesn't help. The times where the way he was utilizing Angel in the beginning of the season, I think he's probably utilizing her a little bit better now. But just the ways that he would be utilizing her, I wouldn't be pleased with that. The amount of time that he would be sitting her, I wouldn't be pleased with that because, like I said, the other team is going to go on a run and everything like that. Like, I kind of agree with people running the offense through Camilla. It's not really working that much. You should be running it through Ariel, Atkins, and Angel. That's at least how I see it, running it through Camilla. It's just not really working that great. So there is that. Just not running plays enough for Angel and Camilla, as already discussed. Like, he just makes multiple management decisions and his rotations are not great. And some of the things that he does, it makes no sense. In the last game, we were already getting our ass beat and he took a timeout for no fucking reason. What was the point? We were already gonna lose the fucking game. Hurry the fuck up and let us lose the game. Why are you taking a timeout? It's not gonna do fucking shit. There's no way for us to come back in the last game, I believe, or something like that. I'm just like, bro, the shit that he does, I don't know. I want to believe that he can get it together. I really do. But when we keep losing like this and you keep making the awful decisions that you make, at a certain point, I'm really, not happy with his coaching decisions, bro. Him and Chris Koklanis having a bit off, but Chris Koklanis just won the fucking game for us, okay? So I'm gonna be off his ass a little bit for now, okay? But you have that as well. So he just makes multiple decisions that are just not pleasing to me, So you had that. Like I said, we fouled them down the stretch. Defense wasn't great. Our shots weren't falling in the fourth quarter for the most part. So you deal with those things as well. The way that the offense runs, there's multiple things that have to be fixed. I'm just tired of seeing loss after loss after loss and Tyler using the same starting lineup. When are you going to learn that this shit isn't working? I'm tired of this, bro. Like, I want this guy to win so fucking bad. And like I say, our guard situation is so fucking shit, bro. That's why I want AZ Fudd so bad. I want AZ Fudd to this team so bad. Every single game, my agenda only strengthens that AZ Fudd. Like, she would be great because she is a great generational player on offense. Being able to hit the three, best jump shot of all time, the mid-range. She can hit the layup. She's an awesome defender, which our defense on this team is fucking ass. So that would be great. And I was telling my friends this, but if the Chicago Sky has the opportunity to draft AZ Fudd and they pass up on her, I will never forgive them. You don't pass up on a generational player like that. I am so sorry. I will never forgive them if they pass up on AZ Fudd. And I know I keep bringing this up, but every game, like, our guards are just so shit. And next game, we're going to be going against Dallas, which Dallas is another one of my teams. I don't think Chicago's winning this game. I really don't think so. Maybe they could go 1-1. It kind of depends on how everything goes. But I think Dallas is going to win because we have better guards. We have Paige Beckers. We have Arike as well. So I think, that. And I think the last game we played better as a team. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens and everything like that. But just a guard perspective, it's really hurting them in these games. It's really hurting them. The defense is really hurting them. The rotations and everything. He could probably take more challenges. It's the same shit, bro. It's the same shit. And like I said, anyone blaming Angel for any of these losses is stupid as fuck, okay? Like, you guys don't watch the fucking games, bro. It's so obvious. Next up, we got the Mercury. Alyssa Thomas, 10 points, 7 rebounds, 15 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. Yeah, 57% from the field. Here's our full stat line, by the way. Having 15 assists to only 1 turnover is extremely ethical. She played well this game. She was able to get some defensive stops. The scoring wasn't her best scoring night and everything, but, only 4-7, so it's not bad. 57.1% from the field, 57.1% true shooting, okay? So, yeah, just the way she's able to get her teammates involved, play defense, the way she's able to run the floor. Like I said, Maisha Hines-Allen want to beat Alyssa Thomas so fucking bad. But, yeah, she played well this game. I have to give 10s. Just consistently doing what she does. So, Alyssa Thomas, was a huge reason they were able to come back in this game. Satu, it wasn't her best. 7-21 from the field, 33.3%, 42.3%. So yeah, 2 turnovers as well. She had some good moments this game, but yeah, a lot of her shots went falling. She was able to get some more towards the back half, but not her best. But Alyssa Thomas kind of cleaned up for that, as did everybody else. So here's everybody else. La Casa, 18.0 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 66%, extremely ethical. Westbell, 13-5, 1-1-3, and then everybody else. So yeah, everyone was able, whenever, like I said, in the beginning, they weren't able to hit their shots, and, down the stretch, they were able to hit 3. So it was very much a team effort. I like the ball movement. I like the defense. Probably better coaching as well. So you had those things as well. And then here's everybody else. In case I missed anybody. So why did the Mercury win this game? They played better. 16 of 40 from 3, 40%. I think they hit more threes than us. 33 of 78 from the field. 12 of 19 from the free throws. I think they had less turnovers. I'm pretty sure we out-rebounded them. They might have out-assisted us. But yeah, just being able to get it done, being able to get everyone involved, the shots falling and everything like that, playing better defense, having better coaching as well. We kept fouling them down the stretch. They just played a better game, and they were able to, have the rebounding as well. Like I said, rebounding rebounding makes a difference. So we got outplayed. I saw everyone on Twitter talking about this game. I was only kind of able to half watch the game because I was trying to edit my Dallas review, so I couldn't in good conscience make a game review for a game I wasn't able to give my all to. So that's why today I was like, I'm just gonna have to watch the full game and everything. So there's that. They just ultimately played better than us down the stretch and were able to capitalize on our mistakes, on our fouls, on our missed shots, and, you know, show up more than us. So I think there's that. I think there is that. But ultimately, more malpractice for the Chicago Sky. Even whenever we were winning, I still wasn't satisfied by how the offense were running, the plays that he makes. Some of the rotations decisions weren't great. But of course, when stuff works great from us, he wants to go away from that and just have coaching malpractice. So I really hope he can get it together. If it keeps going this way, then fire that man. I don't give a fuck. I can't be 0-7, 0-8 with this team, bro. Like, I'm sorry. The Chicago Sky fans, what we went through last year, it was terrorism, and that is what he's doing to us. And for everyone who was saying, oh, I want Spoon back, we went 13-27 last year, okay, because of her rotation decisions, which was my big issue, her not taking enough challenges and things like that. So I still don't want Spoon back. I don't know. He has to get it together. If he doesn't, then please fire that man. I'm sorry. I don't want Angel to continue to lose. I really don't. If it gets to a point where this organization is going to be poverty and Angel leaves, I follow Angel wherever she goes. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what team she plays for. I'm an Angel Reese fan first. So there's that. It was just the fact having such a big lead and choking the lead away, almost being able to cut it close and then choking that away. It's unacceptable. You know, it's going to fall on the players for how they play, not having shots fall, not playing defense, having bad turnovers, which was a story, and it's also going to fall on the coaching as well. So there's that. It wasn't that enjoyable of a game to watch, obviously, because the way that we lost and the momentum that we had in shitting the bed. My Dallas Wings, I'm very familiar with teams shitting the bed, but like I said, they were able to get it done and finally win the game, so I don't know when it's going to happen with the Chicago Sky. Like I said, I think the Wings will probably win the next game. Like I said, maybe they can go 1-1 with him. Depends on how everyone plays, but the Wings have better guards. But let me know what you guys think down below. Why do you guys ultimately think that the Chicago Sky lost this game? Why do you think that the Phoenix Mercury won this game? We can continue that. But, bro, this is the Phoenix Mercury without Kalia Copper. Like, once Kalia Copper comes back, I don't know. But let me know what you think below.